Remember, this time it's 1:45.
I'm going to shove this down your urethra.
Down or up? Am I going to be on my head? What are we doing?
Oh,
we're not
doing
having the
whole
fucking upside down
Yeah,
conversation.
we're not
again.
doing that again.
We're not having this again. I will snap you over my knee.
We'll leave that one to the mythos. Won't even elaborate.
Yeah, that's a rare piece of Synapse Misfire lore that is never going to get explained for no reason other than it annoys me.
Other than it'll be a bad episode. It'll be a fight. Straight on fight. Dude, honestly, Monterey 2.0, get a little extra drunk, that's going to turn into a shit show if that comes up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because, like, in Maine... like, if that comes up, you're saying.
Yeah, that topic.
I was going to say, because, like, in Maine, I was way more drunk. And I feel like I was very articulate.
Yeah. I was, too, when I was like, Chevette Sharon.
Yeah.
You gotta get the phlegm out there.
My favorite part...
I've had phlegm problems lately.
It's a little bit of a phlegmster.
I'm a phlegmer. What can I say?
You know what happens with me sometimes with drinking? Is I'll get...
You get real gay.
He gets real handsy.
I'll get...
That's not even true. I just...
I have that one beer this whole episode. I'm like...
Yeah.
Hey, bro, look at
Is
that
your fly
thing.
down?
Let me put it down.
He has one sip. He has one sip and he's like, you guys ever done anal? Jordan, that was an O'Doul's. There's no alcohol in there.
I know what I said.
He's like, you guys ever do anal? No, I've never given it. No, received it. Emphasis. But as I was saying, this happens to me. It's a weird thing. You know how like people get hangovers? They're like, oh, what the fuck happened last night?
Yeah.
I have like a weird variation of that where like for 3 days I can remember what happened and then it's gone.
I feel like, okay.
It's like a cache in there that gets dumped after so
I
often.
hit my fucking VRAM limit,
I
dude.
feel like this is the same bias that happens to people who are like, oh, shit just happens, weird shit happens when it's a full moon. I think you just notice it more because you're like, oh, I was drinking, what happened? And then you remember, and then it's just like any other memory, you forget it. I just like,
Maybe.
what'd you eat for lunch 3 days ago? Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I could probably pull it up. It was just pork chops, but like
Probably
I
pull it up, this fucking
Probably
loser.
pull it
I
up.
hate you. Shut the fuck up. Never speak to me again. Fucking guy.
You could pull it up
I'll
from
pull
where?
it from the logs.
From my ass, I was
get the
gonna say
receipt
from
right
my
here.
meal plan.
You
to
piss me
confirm,
off.
But
That pisses me off. That annoys me.
can we intro? Your intro pisses me off.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to the 145th installment of the Synapse Misfire Podcast. I'm your host, Chris.
He's the ghost now.
I'm your host, Chris, who said the episode number correctly this time. Joined by our other host, Jordan, and our other sometimes not very often co-host, Alex.
Honestly, I think we should demote him to guest.
You
I
think so?
agree. I'm not here very often.
I feel like, yeah, there was a time where I would be like, this is the sometimes co-host, but that time is no longer.
Yeah.
Give me
Maybe
a
in the
badge.
future if I start.
Give me a
you
badge.
didn't give me a badge, bitch.
Turn in your gun and
you,
your badge.
You didn't.
I'm not giving the gun back. That's mine to keep.
You didn't, Chris. You didn't give him his badge.
Oh, I gave him the badge.
So Alex, where's the badge?
Where's the badge at, bro?
I never got no badge.
you just say?
I never got no badge.
Chris goes, where's the badge?
I said, where's the badge at, bro?
You fucking slurred that though. It's funny.
Oh shit, maybe he is getting drunk off the one beer.
No,
He's starting
I'm
to lose it.
I'm fine.
I know, I'm joking.
I was telling a little fib for comedic effect.
Clearly it didn't work.
Hey, Jordan. Jordan.
All right. We need to get serious. Let's get a little
Jordan,
serious.
I'm
now.
trying to make a legitimate point. Jordan, last time I fucked up the episode number and you didn't do platforms. So I got the episode number right this time.
So I have to do platforms.
Yeah.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and the RSS feed, all linked below. And as always, you can watch the video versions on YouTube and Spotify. And you can reach out to us via email, synapsemisfire@pm.me. Send us your comments, questions, concerns, and death threats.
I feel like this is we're getting off the rails.
Yeah. The CO2 content in this room is too high.
That might be the problem. We need some ventilation.
Yeah.
Man, we're getting a little silly here. I feel
A little
like
goofy.
It's the Alex effect.
Exactly. That's the point. I'm
too
tipping
much
it too
chaos.
much towards chaos.
Too
Now
much
we need a
chaos.
fourth person to balance it back out.
We cannot fit another
We'll,
person
Hell
back
no.
we'll
here.
get a third category, chaos.
Do you think we could get like a little Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Just forget it.
Yeah, we'll just abandon whatever that topic was.
Forget it.
What are
I was
we getting?
gonna do a bit about like, can we get like a little clone of like one of us and have like a little guy running around or something?
Dude,
I don't know. Forget it.
CGI. Do CGI. I'll just be running around.
I'm gonna CGI you out of this video. I'm gonna be talking to it's just me and Alex.
Well, wait. You'd have to computer generate
Don't think
the
about it too much.
background.
I'm going to generate imagery with a computer, and I'm going to use that imagery to remove you.
You could just put a static image, Chris.
I'm going to kill you. How about that? I'm gonna kill you right now.
Oh, shit. So, aside from graduating...
Oh
what-
shit,
what-
we're graduating?
What do you...
Did we talk about that last time?
No, I think we should talk about this entire episode.
So Alex and I are graduating. Bring out the gifts again.
I just pull out two more. I'm like, oh!
More gifts.
But Alex, what are your post-nut plans?
I got a whole list, actually. I
Post
wrote them
nut
down.
plans.
I got them written down. First thing, I got to look at it here because I forgot what I wrote down yesterday.
I'm very concerned about what that entails. What does that mean? Just other shit?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
So I started writing down, for reference, I wrote down some games I want to play. I wrote down God of War because I have to finish my
Still
playthrough
can't
that I
believe you
never
haven't
finished
finished that.
like 6 months ago.
That's crazy.
Hey, did you know that God of War,
Kratos blows his own head off with a 12.
he actually does
damn.
become a Twitch streamer. That's
Ah,
real.
shit.
That happens in the
All
game.
right, I'll look forward to that. So I got that, right? I got Cyberpunk on the list. And then I was like,
Okay.
man, I don't feel like pulling the list up and looking at the other shit. I'm just going to write other shit. What was other shit? Ugh, starting to forget. Rain World was one I saw. Not a new game, but it
I've
looked
heard of that.
interesting. So I heard a soundtrack clip from the game. And I was like, that sounds fucking
Alex is
banger.
the kind of guy to fucking hear music. I'm like,
Alex-
I'm buying that game.
Yeah, it sounded
Well,
good and it looked good. I was
Let
like,
me add some context to that. Why that's such a particularly Alex maneuver. He doesn't watch TV shows, but he has seen like a bunch of TV shows just by watching clips.
Yeah.
He's watched so many clips of Breaking Bad that
I
he's
know the whole
basically
story.
watched the whole show.
That's fucking funny. That's that's Alex right there.
yeah.
Like he does that with so many shows.
I do that with a lot of the Marvel stuff. I always piss off our ex-boss because I'll bring up like a Marvel show or a movie that comes out, and I'm like, yeah, man, that movie fucking sucked. And I'm just kind of like leading him on, and he's like, did you even see it? And I'm like, well, no, I just watched like 30 clips on Reddit.
I try my best to say I've heard that sucks. If I said it sucks and I haven't seen it, it's because I heard it sucks.
Yeah.
And most of the time with movies, in general, I have no intention of seeing them.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with people in my film class, that I have seen like maybe 30 or 40 movies in my entire life.
Yeah.
So I've seen some good ones though. I've seen a
Super-
lot
Super
of bad
Mario
ones.
movie, dude.
Super Mario movie. I'm gonna see Ducks in fucking December.
December, I think it was. No, December.
was
They gotta
September.
migrate in December, of course,
Yeah.
you know.
Of course, they for winter.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass Ducks. You hear about Ducks, Alex?
I heard the whole story about,
Yeah.
and it's not even called Ducks, which is the
called
thing I love.
Migration, yeah.
I love it, yeah.
Migration.
So you play games,
Yeah, let's see what else.
dude. I am gonna think about playing games so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to like just be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking play it. Because if you just think about like, oh yeah, I want to play this, you'll never play it. So you just got to be like, all right, fuck it, I just gotta play
I guess you are correct. You are objectively correct.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. What a lot of people do is they uninstall like a lot of games, and then they just pick like a few
Yeah.
to help with like choosing.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I'll be like, man, I want to play this, this, and this. And we're like, you know what? What if instead of that, I get the boys together and we play Payday 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
That's fun though.
Or like,
to
what if I
install.
play like Stardew Valley for 90 hours in a day somehow?
Yeah.
I bend space and time itself to play 90 hours of the game in 24 hours.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a dad, even though I don't have kids. I just like.
You definitely have the responsibilities of a dad other
Yeah.
than the kid part. Like you're always doing shit.
Yeah, I just be looking at the Steam Deck. I'm like, I'm gonna play this game.
I'll go to events like with an hour's notice. I'm like, oh shit, something's happening. Okay. I never have shit going on.
Oh man, yeah, that happens. It's kind of frustrating, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, that's why the Steam Deck's become my main bitch. Like,
Someone
bring
tell
that shit
Lexi.
everywhere. Yeah, she's a side piece.
Oh my god. She's like, man,
that.
he just doesn't fucking spend time anymore. He's like, shut up, bitch.
She goes,
I'm playing on a Steam Deck.
She does like a fucking POV film. She's like a documentary. She's like, so now we see him, and she peeks through the corner, and I'm just fucking mashing the triggers. I'm like, yeah, go.
You're gonna be editing this audio, and it's gonna be the speakers on, and she's gonna hear that, and she's just gonna hit you with a sandal or something.
Like an old Portuguese lady.
Yeah, she'll just smack you with a sandal.
Oh man, yeah, I could see that happening. But yeah, no, I've been playing Dying Light 2 recently.
Yeah.
You play much else? I've been giving our other coworkers shit all the time because he's always talking about playing Yakuza.
Yeah.
Because he's playing all the games.
In
just like
series,
500
and there's like
of them.
1,000 of these fucking games.
I think there's literally like 11 or 12.
So we'll talk in the parking lot after work, and he'll go, yeah, I'm going to go play Yakuza. And I go, you play much else lately?
Yeah, I'll get into Dying Light, but you should. Have you ever played the original Dying Light?
No.
Might be something you'd be interested in, and you can get it for like $6 on the
Yeah, that's one of those games I've started and played the first like 3 hours of like
30
10
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done that so many times that I'm like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah,
I'm never gonna advance past this, and I've played this part so many times that I don't want to play it again.
it's pretty short too if you just do the main stuff like without really venturing out.
Yeah.
So
The thing is, I played so many different fucking zombie survival games. It's like, I don't want to play anymore. I think I'm good for the rest of my life.
See, you would think I would have the same opinion on like survival crafting games.
Yeah.
I've played dude, fuck heroin. Whoever introduced me to Minecraft when I was 12.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Demon.
That's the only
Tobuscus,
one. That's the only one I
demon.
can play.
yeah,
Like I've been playing. Like I got fucking the first hit of Minecraft Pocket Edition on the
it's a
iPad.
gateway drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little fucking. A little sniff of Minecraft. And then I was obsessed with Minecraft for so long, and now I continuously play so many fucking survival crafting games, and most of them are dog shit.
Minecraft's the only good one. Yeah.
Most survival crafting games are fucking terrible.
Like that time we played, fucking, what was it called? That shit ass.
CastleMinerZ?
Yeah, CastleMinerZ.
CastleMinerZ was the shit.
The game is so fucking bad.
Listen, you have to understand the context here, Alex. When I was like 11 or 12, I had an Xbox 360.
As most people.
Okay.
Yep.
And for 80 Microsoft points, it was $1. Okay. For $1, you could get CastleMinerZ, and for another $1, you could get CastleMiner. And if you had both games, it would unlock creative mode in CastleMinerZ. And I played that shit, I'm not even joking, for probably like somewhere north of 300 hours. I put so much fucking time into that game. I would play it with the boys. It was always a good time, and I wanted to experience that again. And so I bought a bunch of copies of this game because it's on Steam, and it's more expensive on Steam. I bought a bunch of copies, and I gave a bunch of people a copy, Alex being one of them. We played this, and it was like, this is so shit.
It's so fucking
This is
bad.
so fucking
We're
bad.
just like, we're just dying for nothing. Like, there's a fucking like dragon in the sky
And
just killing us constantly. Like,
the
what the hell
game
is
will
even going
run.
on?
The game will be like, you'll have like an FPS counter on. It'll be like 60 FPS, but it runs like it's 15. Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I think the frame timing is way off or something.
Yeah, it's all fucked up, and that game is so poorly made.
Oh yeah.
But like, man, did it bring back a lot of memories. I'm like, how did I think this was acceptable when I played this? This was sold for a single United States dollar.
Yeah, and it still feels like you're fucking getting ripped off.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I spent almost nothing.
You
on
should
this.
have paid me to play this. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones we played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else besides Ragnarok?
Yeah, let's see. I never finished Death Stranding. I want to finish that. I just kind of started it and didn't get too far.
So in that game, you walk.
Yeah, and then you walk.
And then
And
you
then
pick
you
up
walk
bosses
some
and
more.
walk.
That's
yeah.
another game that like was like sound kind of like with the other fucking game that I've just forgotten the name of, Rain World. Like the soundtrack, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking buy this. I'm just gonna watch someone to play it because I'm curious to see what it's about. And I saw like the first 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta fucking play this because it looked amazing. It sounded amazing. I was like, I gotta fucking play this, and I liked it. You know, I didn't get very far in it, so like I can't say too much about it. But if you like, I don't know how to describe it because, like I said, I didn't get too far. But it's not like, I don't know how to describe it.
I think you found your calling, is what you mean. You're gonna be a fucking UPS delivery person.
Yes. Hell no. But yeah, I gotta play that. Halo. I played the campaign.
Or
no, Halo Infinite. I played the campaign a little bit.
Oh.
No, that's the thing. I gotta go back and I gotta finish that as well. There's a lot of games I started and just never finished that I want to finish. Our other friend wants us to play Elden Ring, and I was like, I'll get to that. That's on the list at some point. So that's also on the list.
I do not have the patience for that.
Yeah. Well, I like Bloodborne, and I never played the Dark Souls games, but I like them. So
Yeah.
I'll probably play them at some point. Yeah, so there's
Well,
that.
the thing about Elden Ring is because it's fully open world.
Yeah.
Like, you can just, if you're getting like constantly fucked by some interaction, you can just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
No.
And you have that freedom a little bit in the other games, but like, cause like in like Bloodborne, there's like a point after you beat, I think, Father Gascoigne, like the first boss,
Yeah.
where it opens like 3 different paths you could take,
Yeah.
or something like that. And I didn't play much more of that game after that. Father Gascoigne, beating Father Gascoigne, I thought a fucking vein was gonna break in my brain and I was gonna die.
With you.
I was
Aneurysm, dude?
It was hard.
I thought I was gonna have an aneurysm. Like because there's this part where he has a second phase where he switches into like a werewolf mode.
Yeah.
And what you have to do is hit him with the fire bottles, like the Molotovs.
Yeah.
So there was so many instances where I learned how to cheese the first phase, and then he would fucking transform. You use the music box, and he goes, "Arr!" And then you throw fire bottles at him. So it was just me sitting there with this PS4 controller, my little headphones on, just spamming the button, going, "Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!" And then I beat him, and like, I swear to God, I almost died. I almost had a heart attack right there from the endorphin rush. I was like, oh, man, that was good. And my fucking heart exited my body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great game. One of my fucking... It's got to be my game of the year.
It's a great game.
It's my game of the year. There was a reference to that the other day in the
Yes,
Discord
there was.
chat, because Jordan's game of the year is on sale.
Oh, yeah.
$18, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'd
If
highly
you
recommend
want
it.
it.
I highly recommend it.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you like the game a lot?
Especially the year it came out.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was definitely very good the year it came out.
I see. Would you qualify that as perhaps
Your game?
the game of the year?
Yeah.
I see. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I plan on replaying that soon on Steam Deck. I think it's verified. So I do plan on replaying it. It was
The
so
amount of
fucking
times
good.
I've heard Jordan say that phrase, I plan on replaying that on Steam Deck.
Yeah. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I just beat Dying Light 1 again, and now I'm on Dying Light 2, so
Yeah.
I'm replaying a lot. There's not a lot of good stuff that came out. Like the Star Wars game came out, broken as
A lot of
fuck.
shit got delayed.
Redfall came out, broken as
fuck.
and just trash.
Now we're waiting for
Broken
Starfield.
as
Probably going to be broken as fuck.
Well, listen. Well, Jordan, you're much more of like a gamist than I am. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when a new game comes out, you're the guy playing it, and I play games sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play games occasionally, once in a blue moon. I'll launch up a game. I've been playing Thief Simulator.
Oh
I
my
play
God.
the most dog shit games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
like-
honest. There's like, if it's not an in-depth story game, like I'll play an RPG. I gotta play like an expansive masterpiece of an RPG or like adventure game, like Red Dead 2, God of War Ragnarok,
Witcher.
God of War 2018, The Witcher 3. I gotta play one of those games, or I have to play some absolute dog shit indie game.
Yeah.
That's my only two. And here's the thing: Thief Simulator, fun as hell. I've been putting on the second monitor. I've been putting episodes of Pawn Stars on, watching Pawn Stars and playing Thief Simulator.
He's like those people on TikTok who, you have the thing up top and then you have like Family Guy below it. That's you.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, you talking about the live stream motherfuckers who do that?
They do, like the videos where it's like a comedian doing a bit, and then
and they have
that
there's
it's
like
like
fucking
Subway
Family Guy
Surfers,
or-
Yes,
Family
yes,
Guy,
yes.
Yeah.
or it's like a guy cutting soap or some shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. Yeah.
That pisses me off, but it's unavoidable on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to watch.
guy.
I want to watch this comedian do his thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this. I want to watch Theo Von. I don't want to watch the GTA guy, the guy playing GTA custom maps, drive his car down a ramp for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that. I want to watch the guy I'm trying to watch.
Yeah.
But it's unavoidable. But
Yeah.
I am kind of like that, honestly. Most of the time it's podcasts, but like sometimes I'm like, you know what? It's a bit of a self-care thing. Like I just put on Pawn Stars because like a lot of the shit I listen to or like watch regularly, it's pretty heavy. I'm like, you know what?
Something a little lighthearted.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I just want to watch some like guys be like, "Oh, I can't make it off on this. I gotta bring in an expert." And then they gotta bring in the expert. And he's some goofy looking motherfucker, and he's like, "Oh, I think this is worth $14."
Yeah.
And Rick goes, "You have to pay me $20 to take this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. And then sometimes the things will come in, and I'll be like, the person will make like they'll throw out their number, and I'll go, "Yeah, I'd take that deal. I would take that deal if I was Rick Harrison."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking.
Something I didn't notice about that show when I was younger. Chun-Li on the show, 100% every episode, he's high as shit. There's no way he's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's clips where they do like the cut-ins where they have like little interviews, or like where the one of the presenters is talking to the camera. His eyes are always red, and he's like this most of the time.
So he's buying random shit too.
Yeah, he's buying the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
A bit of a Pawn Stars enjoy.
That
Running out of
shows-
episodes to watch that are on YouTube.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
But they
that
have
shows-
like, I was like, oh shit, 2-hour super compilation. Add that to the fucking watch later. Add that to the queue.
Yeah.
I do that. I watch Bar Rescues occasionally. I think I'm gonna delve into Forged in Fire.
Oh, that one's
That's
fucking
my
great.
next move.
I love
What
that
is that?
show.
Is that the smithing one?
That's the
Yeah.
blacksmithing one.
Yeah.
I've watched a handful of episodes of that one.
They make
They're
a lot of
so
knives and
good.
shit, right?
Yeah, they make knives, swords, and
That show does look
axes
sick,
and
yeah.
other assorted weaponry. And I
Spears.
remember in one of the episodes I saw, one of the guys was making his knife, and they have, the interviews in between, and he's talking about the knife he's making. He goes, "I call it the hee-haw pig sticker." I remember that. I think Forged in Fire is the next move, or Mountain Monsters.
Oh my god.
That show is fan-fucking-tastic.
That clip you sent me, I watched it, I was like, this is fucking ludicrous.
To have the same experience Alex had, okay? Look up Mountain Monsters. The Ames team gets kidnapped by the Rogue team. It's a show, and it started out as like a Bigfoot show or whatever. Like they go out, it's not quite Bigfoot. They get a little more variety. They cast a wider net. They go and find cryptids. That's their whole thing. But they don't make it a secret that everything is scripted.
Oh yeah.
Like, they don't make it a secret, whereas, like, on Finding Bigfoot, they're like,
This is 100%.
"Oh, there's a Squatch over here. I'm looking at a fucking Sasquatch." And it's a dude
Look at his sass nuts.
It's a
dude.
homeless dude wiping his ass
It's
in the
4
fucking...
pixels of
Yeah.
different shades of black. It's like, there's nothing
This
there.
could be a shadow. This
Yeah.
could be a squirrel. I don't know. And they'll just have, like, shitty CGI, like, Bigfoot
Yeah.
or whatever. And they have, like, storylines. They did a whole season on Bigfoot. Like, they did, like, the Bigfoot of this county, the Bigfoot of that county, the Bigfoot of this county.
King Bigfoot.
and dude, it is such a fucking fantastic show. And they have, it's like 4 or 5, like, real deep southern dudes. And they're all, like, big boys.
Yeah.
Big boys. And they just like eat shit all the time. Like, there's times where like they have to run through the woods at night and they all fucking face plant in a river or something. and they have to build like these elaborate traps where they'll go to a scrapyard and they'll have like one of the guys who's like welding shit together, and then they make this like big cage or something. And then there's this guy, Wild Bill, and he has to be subtitled most of the time because you don't understand a fucking word he is saying. And so he'll climb up on a tree. He's like in his 50s or 60s. He's so fucking athletic. He climbs up a tree like a bear, and he wrenches this fucking trap up, and, and he like ties it off, and he like, hoorah! Jumps down off the tree. And there was one episode where they were about to go into, like, you know, the belly of the beast, right? They're about to face off with this beast that they're trying to catch. And again, it was subtitled. If it wasn't, I'd have no idea what he said. He's walking in front with one of the other guys, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, a couple Marines leading a charge, man." That show is so fucking good.
The clip that you sent me, I watched that, and I was just like, this just gets crazier and fucking crazier.
It's one of those shows that you tune in and something happens and your jaw fucking drops. You're not sure what is real. Like if you're seeing something that was actually made, and that continues. That's the entire hour-long episode is like that. You're like, what is happening?
What I liked about the clip that you sent me is that they're trying to fucking find, like, one creature, and they're like, oh, we gotta go back to the place where we found this other creature and contact that one.
The woman of the woods or whatever the fuck.
Fucking lady of the lake or something.
Yeah,
it's
I like the, in that same clip, they get kidnapped, and they bust open there's, like, a voice talking from behind a window. Yeah. It's like a one-way mirror or something. And they get free of their like restraints, and they bust open the mirror, and there's a fucking pig head behind the mirror, and they go, "Oh shit, it's a hog head!" It's such a fucking great show.
Oh shit, it's a hog head.
I want to do a watch party with.
I was just about to say
with Mountain Monsters one day. We should do one for the show.
I was just about to say that.
I'm gonna scan through, select some good episodes, and we'll make a little watch party.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was just about to say that. We should.
It's a fucking great show. So I think that's the next move, anyway.
Yeah, that or the Forge and Fire. Those both sound good, but that seems more
Forge
on
and
brand.
Fire is great because like it's just fucking. It's great when the swords or whatever break. That it's like oh shit, it's about to get real.
Oh fuck!
It fucking broke. It fucking broke. Yeah.
I love when they show the reaction of the like last two guys.
Yeah.
The sword like shatters, and the one dude whose sword it is, he's like, "Fuck! God damn it!"
Yeah, because he just lost like $100,000.
The other guy's like, "I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that was gonna happen." So, it's always these southern good old boys who are doing this.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was gonna happen, man.
When the thing doesn't cut and he's like, it will not cut. He's
like,
so disappointed. He's like,
dude,
you had one fucking thing you had to do. This thing its specific intent is to cut, maim, and kill, and it doesn't do any of that.
If
like,
he
why
said
are you
that,
even
if he
here?
said that in that order, I would be like, that's less harsh than him going, won't cut.
Yeah.
I would cry. I would fucking burst into tears.
I'd be like, just ram it through me. Just
fucking kill me. I'd
Then you fucking commit seppuku.
real quick.
Yeah.
Can I see that back?
Yeah.
And
But
then
it doesn't do anything.
It's a piece of shit. And I was like, fuck. Guess I'm still here.
Oh man.
And then he goes, "It will not kill."
Yeah.
Roll credits. We're on a roll today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good.
I have a fucking headache. That's how much I've been laughing.
Yeah. Same, honestly.
Hey, what other plans do you have after graduation, Alex?
Let's see. Let's go to the first one I got on there. So, we're winding the clocks back to about 4th, 5th grade. We're going real far back now.
You play the recorder?
I was like 5 years ago.
Okay.
I don't
just
think there should be, I don't think there's a person on this planet in the United States that has not played the recorder as a child. And if you have not, what's wrong with you? Where'd you go? Like Catholic school? Kill yourself. Sorry, that was a little harsh. Chris's fucking face.
riding a line lately.
You want to cut that one out?
No,
Jordan with all the N-word references last time, and
All of them. There was one.
there was like at least 3.
Oh, there was 2. There was 2. And now there's 2 in this.
Something about the history of the N-word, something about me saying the N-word, and then something about being racist.
I just thought you were going to get attacked by racists. Well, Western Mass. I
Oh,
wouldn't know
okay,
that.
all right. That one is forgiven. I will absolve this sin. My Father, who art in
back to
heaven,
Catholic
hallowed
school.
be thy name. Thy kingdom come. I forget the rest.
Who's
Amen.
coming? The whole kingdom?
The whole kingdom, bro.
Jesus.
Dude, him too.
Oh my god. Them storm drains, them shit's gonna be stuck full. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Killing, like,
What are you gonna
someone.
learn?
Oh yeah. So way back in like 4th and 5th grade, I did the flute, and in my
did it?
Yeah, I played the flute.
That's cool.
And my instructor, my
flautist.
band teacher, was like, "Hey, you're like pretty good at this. All you gotta learn is like this one thing that you have to do when playing the flute, and like you're doing pretty good." Never played it again.
Damn.
I just stopped. I
You were
was
like, how dare
I was
you?
like, man, I can't fucking do this. I could. I definitely could have done it. I just didn't, because you know when you're at that age, you
like,
just
oh.
stop doing things for no reason.
Yeah. It's
like, yeah, I just don't care about this
when you're
anymore.
like 21 years old.
Yeah. So I want to relearn it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But there's an issue with that.
No, when you're a kid, where you're like, oh, this
Yeah.
shit's fucking stupid, and you throw it away.
Yeah, and it's like
And
you
then-
could have been
and-
like a prodigy.
Yeah, and then like 10, 15 years later, you're like, why the fuck did
Yeah.
I do that?
That's where I'm at right
That's
now.
a
essentially.
terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to relearn it. But there's an issue.
Okay.
My father.
He said, this is a no flute household, damn it. If I see you with a flute, your ass is going to the curb.
Yeah, you're fucking out, buddy. No. Here's the issue, is that he goes to bed at 3:30 because he drives trucks for a living. So I can't just be like at fucking, anytime after 3:30 and I get
3:30
home at like
PM?
5:30. Yes.
Damn.
Because he gets up at 8 and goes to work.
Oh, you got 8 to 9. You can't
Yeah.
just play in your room. It's not far enough. He'd be able to hear it. He's like,
Oh, well,
the door shut.
Go outside.
He
Go to your
sleeps-
car.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just be outside in the middle of the street.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, piss off your neighbors. Like all
Yeah.
the people who pull up and play music outside your house,
Yeah.
just start pulling up to people's
If
houses.
There you go.
If I went outside, like on my porch, it was a nice morning, and I'm out there.
Cup of coffee.
Oh,
Jesus
jeez, you're
Christ.
gonna break things?
I take a sip of my coffee. Steve, we can cut that out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can take a sip of my coffee. Like, this is a nice morning. I see some asshole playing flute next door.
Just walking down the street.
I'm killing them.
Fair.
I don't care who it is. Said, walk by my house playing that flute one more time. They will never find your body.
Yeah.
Unless they're really good at flute. That's a different story. Just good at flute, that might be nice.
Yeah.
Chris's dad just comes to the door. Check this out. He's fucking playing.
That would honestly, that'd be an insane thing that would not surprise me about my dad. Like if he just came in one day and was like, yeah, I know how to play the flute really well, actually. And he just like, or like we handed him one. And he's like, oh, I used to do this. And he played like a beautiful solo.
We're like both crying. I'm like,
It was beautiful. And he's like, yeah, I've done it, did it 30
I've
years
actually
ago.
never done this before.
yeah, honestly, that's more like it. Yeah.
He's got like all these like weird hidden talents just because he's done so much shit.
Yeah.
Because he's, he's ancient.
Yeah.
He's getting old,
Yeah.
I have nothing but respect for the elderly.
Yeah.
Unless they're walking too slow in front of him at Target.
Oh, then I'll
Yeah.
kill you.
Remember the episode? Chris was like, I have nothing but respect for the elderly. I want to just cut immediately back to that episode where Chris was like, I don't care if you're 95, I'm ramming you with my cart.
Listen. If you're blocking my way, don't be mad when you end up under my boot. That's all I'm saying. So about this flute.
Yeah. So I bought a flute. I bought like the cheapest flute I could find on eBay because I was like,
So this is
don't
already in
feel
motion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I bought it a while ago. I was
This
like,
is
I just
actively
found
in
this thing.
motion.
Yeah. So now I just gotta figure out like, all right, when am I actually
Schedule
gonna
your
be
flute.
able to play it?
Put it
Yeah,
on
I
the
gotta
calendar.
put it on the calendar. Be like, all right, gotta play it this amount today.
Maybe you can put, before you do that, you can put brainstorm on your calendar to brainstorm when you can play your flute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That could only take, 3-4 hours to think about it?
I just sit there. Non-moving.
Bro, you're not the
for
thinker.
hours. I'm the thinker now. Just sit there.
No, you're missing the key part though. You have to sit on Facebook. That's where you get all your thinking done.
That is verging on a call-out post.
Yeah.
It's another piece of lore that will never get explained.
Yeah.
Move on.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Flute.
so flute, yeah. I just got to figure out like when to play it because right now the only time is like Friday nights because he doesn't have to work the next day. Saturday. Friday nights. Saturday.
Early in the morning.
Yep.
I'm telling you, 5 a.m. Just bust out the flute.
Mm.
Your mom will be pissed, but
She's awake at 5 a.m., so she probably
shit,
wouldn't care.
alright. I forgot the elderly just don't sleep.
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
My dad wakes up at 4 a.m. every day. Yeah. There are times, especially like last semester when I was working on my project,
You can be going to bed.
there were times where I would be like, okay, it's time to go to bed. I hear my dad getting out of bed now.
Oh, that's when you know you've been
Because it's
awake
like, I
for
would
too
look
long.
over, I'm still vaguely drunk. I'll look over and go, oh, it's 4:30 in the morning. I should probably get some sleep.
Dude, that feeling, there's just something about going to bed that late that you just feel disgusting.
Especially going to bed that late after doing something you hate and drinking whiskey all night. You just feel like,
Yeah, I can't even imagine the
I feel like a
mindset.
Minecraft zombie.
and then you sleep, and then you're like, oh man, that fucking sucked.
Yeah, time to do it again.
Time to do it again, baby.
Spool up the turbos, baby.
Fucking ring, ding, ding. And then I bang out 500, 600 lines of code that doesn't work.
I was just gonna say the shittiest code possible.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's rough.
So about this flute.
Yeah. Well, there's not much else. I mean, yeah,
You
I
just
gotta
gotta find time.
I
You
gotta
don't have any like
relearn it.
fluting books or anything?
No, I actually never. Well, when I learned it, it was all through the school, so there
Oh,
it was
so they
their
had
books.
everything, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna walk in.
had the flute, but they had the books. So now I gotta find a book.
You're just gonna walk in like, give me my
Yeah.
fucking
Got
book.
any flutes?
They're like,
no,
who the
like
fuck-
books, like book flutes. You got any of those?
Book flutes.
Yeah.
Not flute books. I want
Nah.
book flutes.
Books on flutes. You got any of those?
Well,
And
the
they'll be like,
history of
Sir,
fluting-
please leave the premises.
Sir,
Allison's getting cuffed. He's like, I still didn't get my book.
Yeah.
sir, this is a preschool. You
Yeah, I
need
know.
to leave.
I know you guys do got
Do
instruments.
you have
here?
a child enrolled in this school?
I just book it out. Just run full speed.
You just had put the hood on.
Hello, 911. There's a strange bald man here.
You had to press that many buttons to dial 911.
I had to backspace a couple times. I forgot the number.
That's like another Chris Math moment.
Isn't that like a? Wasn't that like a Vine or something?
Yeah.
It
What's
was
the
like,
number for
What's the number of
911?
911? You forgot the number for 911.
Oh, fuck. What's it in fucking England? Like 777
999.
999.
Dial 999.
Dial 999. My fucking tele license is expired.
Dial
They're
999.
kicking the door in.
Me fucking foreskin fell off. Dial 999. Johnny's not eating his deep fried dick tonight. I hate the Brits. That's where I draw the line.
Our one British viewer is just like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna watch this anymore.
Speaking of Brits, have you seen this? This is a mild trend
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Emerging trend, okay.
Of people talking about British Chinese food. And specifically British
Alright.
people showing off their Chinese food. Because,
Okay.
like, obviously, like, Americanized Chinese food is not Chinese food.
Yeah.
What they eat in China and
Is
what we
definitely
eat
not.
here
As
called
Chinese
Chinese food, not
Very
the same
different.
thing.
Not even
It's
close.
the same case, and this was something. One of the few things I remember from the food and cultures class we took.
Oh my god.
That's the case fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like each country has their own sort of version,
of different
and
foods.
just like most other foods, the British version sucks. So, and here's what the weirdest part is: when they order it, and they talk about it, they go, "I ordered a Chinese." Not
I
like
have heard of that, yeah.
not like I ordered Chinese food.
Yeah.
I ordered a Chinese, like you're buying a human being.
And you give a shit for speaking the way we do. Bro, you invented the language. You're not even speaking it right.
Yeah, and honestly, let's be real here. The way we speak it is the
Is the
way,
right-
the
yeah.
original way.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah.
That's on 1776. Fuck you all.
This is a fucking call out
This is a
post.
call
for
out
real.
post for the entire country of England. So they say a Chinese, number one, and their Chinese food is like, it's like French fries with like curry sauce on it, and just it's a plate of what looks like shit, and they fucking mix it all together and eat that. And they defend it. They're like, oh, we're drunk and we ate it. Yeah, but you gotta be drunk to fucking eat any of your food. Yeah, if you gotta be drunk,
then it's not good.
Yeah, like, okay, you give a British person 1 grain of salt and they fucking go wild.
They perish.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What do you think would happen if you gave like some 55-year-old upper middle class British man like a Taki?
Heart attack.
Like one of the spicy ones, yeah.
Yeah, the Fuego Takis. You give him one.
He would immediately implode.
He would fucking evaporate.
Yeah.
Too much.
Like, I remember when the Popeyes chicken sandwich rolled out.
Oh my god.
To England, and there were a bunch of people saying that it was too spicy. Yeah. The spicy chicken sandwich was too spicy, and they flavor those things with pepper most of the time. Or maybe a little cayenne on there or something. Yeah. I don't get it.
Listen,
get a better palate.
I was say, listen, I'm a bitch for spice, but like that ain't spicy. That's far from spicy.
Not at all.
Man. Any other place we have to call out today? Because I can think of one. YouTube.
Oh. I know where this is going.
Okay. You know me. I despise advertisements.
Yeah, but he also sells the 7 C's. But...
I go occasionally. I go to great lengths to avoid advertisements.
Yeah.
The length I rarely go to is paying.
Yeah.
When I gotta shell out money, that's when the problem shows up.
Yeah.
So I got like uBlock Origin, which is the best like ad blocker because it's like
that gets
ad
like
blocker, tracking blocker, malicious content, this and that, right? Yeah. Pop-ups. So that's the best one. And I have a sponsor block for YouTube. So like it auto skips sponsor segments. And on my phone, I have YouTube Vanced. YouTube Vanced is a package, a fork of YouTube with an ad block built in.
Yep.
Recently, they, through some power, there was some update in the YouTube backend, and now you can no longer play videos on YouTube Vanced. You can look at all the videos you want. You can scroll for as long as you want. Really? The second you click on one, it says, this content is not supported on this device.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can't watch videos on YouTube Vanced anymore. So that's my call out post on YouTube. I'm not paying for YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, and I'm the dumb fuck who's been paying for it for like 5 years, but I just can't live without the background.
Other features of it?
Yeah, I just can't live without the background playing all that. It's too useful.
See, YouTube Vanced had that as well.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. My justification, at least, I don't use YouTube mobile very often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you use it a lot on desktop.
I use it on desktop, and on desktop, it's fine.
Yeah, I used to use it on mobile all the fucking time. Now I'm on desktop because I can't.
Bullied you? Or is it that he bullied
you?
Because
Vanced
he's not going to watch ads.
Yeah. So, do you know why Vanced originally had this issue? Do you know the reason?
No.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed when you hear this.
Probably.
So, YouTube never really gave a shit about Vanced because it was unmonetized. And what did the creators of Vanced go and do? Oh, they try and cash in on the NFT thing. And they created NFTs. And YouTube went, oh, now you're profiting off of this. You done fucked up. And they sent them, I think, a cease and desist, which caused them to shut everything down, stop updating it. So slowly YouTube releases updates to the API and shit, and it breaks it.
The NFT bros have taken another L.
Yeah.
Unbelievably common L.
Yeah.
NFTs have largely gone away.
Yes.
What the fuck were people thinking?
Just another quick
all these
money
assholes
scheme.
On TikTok were like, I'm 23 and this is how I made $4 million on NFTs.
Where are they now?
And here's the thing. they are the end guy, because everyone who made their money isn't talking about it.
Yeah.
They get all these NFTs and they think it's an investment, and they're left holding the bag. Those fucking things aren't worth anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like the one that sold, like, this was last year, I think.
Yes, I think
where it was worth like $200 and something thousand, and it sold for like $70 or something some ridiculous.
And even $70 is too much.
Yeah, I
for
feel
a
like
fucking picture.
I feel like Alex and I were cooking up a plan to manipulate the NFT game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
just
remember
never
that,
really
yeah.
went anywhere.
Because here's
We were too late.
NFTs weren't regulated by the SEC, and I still don't think they are.
Probably not. No.
It's true with a lot of cryptos, and that's why you can get away with crypto exit schemes pretty easily.
Yeah. Doing some real fucked shit.
As long as you don't take a lot of money. Like the people who got for stealing $4 billion, that's on you, pal.
Or what's his name? Sam whatever. That's not the same exact thing, but it's similar.
Yeah.
Like he got way too deep into it and he really fucked himself.
Yeah, I forget. So it's just, that's fucking stupid. And every fucking dumbass celebrity and company you knew was like, we're releasing NFTs. And then they realized, oh, no one wants these things.
Yeah, so we had like a little idea. We were drawing little shit on our whiteboard and we were like, oh, this is going to be great. And then we just did nothing.
We did nothing with it because, like Alex said, we were too late with it. Like, they were hitting their stride and they were kind of at their peak. And we're like, if we got into this like 4 or 5 months ago,
maybe we could have made
easy
some money.
bag. Easy bag.
Yeah.
What was some of the ideas we had with that?
Oh, it was going to be like, we drew like dick and balls.
Yeah, it was dick and balls, but there was other shit that we had like ideas to boost it. I don't remember how though.
Oh, we were going to like post on Reddit and like get a bunch of accounts.
You get a bunch of bot accounts.
Because here's the thing, Reddit, still to this day, the system is so easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
So if
Very
you
predictable.
go to Reddit and you post something and you have like 5 to 10 dummy accounts.
Yeah.
And you log in and you wait like a couple minutes between each one and you upvote, that post has like a 60% chance of getting to the front page.
Yeah. And then you can just pay some Chinese company like $5 to put 100,000, upvotes on it.
Yeah.
It's
it's not that hard to manipulate Reddit, and you could use that maliciously.
Yeah.
Were you interested in that sort of thing? I'm not saying do that, but you definitely could. And you could definitely use it to make some money on NFTs.
We didn't.
We did not.
Yeah.
If I was making money on NFTs, if I made all this money on NFTs, you think I'd be here right now?
We would not be talking about it either.
Wouldn't be in this
We
studio.
would be fucking, this never gets spoken of again.
I would have a GR Corolla right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not have a Hyundai.
You'd have a Honda.
Maybe.
No, you'd have that fucking Challenger.
Yeah,
you
I'd
want.
have the Hellcat.
You'd be paying them to not obsolete it.
Yeah. God, I'm still pissed about that.
Have you seen the new, like the very last Dodge Demon that they're going to be releasing?
No, I
It
haven't.
has like 1,000 horsepower.
What do you need that for?
1,000 horsepower is like 120 grand or something. Full drag slicks on the back, wide fucking tires.
Somebody's going to kill themselves with that.
That thing is horrifying.
Yeah.
Even more so than the original Demon, which is like 840 horsepower or
Even
something.
that's just...
Which had
It's
a
insane.
dedicated... It was a street legal drag car. So it had a dedicated mode where you could... And you would get a kit with the whole thing. So you could swap it over to drag mode. And it would have space saver tires on the front and big drag slicks for the back. And you would have to like pull out your whole front, your center console, and you get like an extra button to switch to race fuel. It was insane.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking
And
crazy.
that's how you would get the full like 840 horsepower. You hit a button, be like 100 octane fuel, and it would fucking boost you to 840 horsepower. And that car had a feature where you would hit a button in like the infotainment and it would lock the front brakes, so you could spin your tires to warm up your tires to get them sticky for the drag strip. That car was insane.
Yeah.
And this one has 200 more horsepower.
No.
More horsepower.
Yeah.
What do you need that
Yeah,
for?
You don't.
It's pretty wild.
Imagine being like just a guy. Working like a 9 to 5 who has one of these fucking things.
Imagine bringing that somewhere to like a valet person, being like, "Here, can you park this?" That dude is dead within a few minutes.
Hey, dipshit 20-something who's probably high right now. Go take this. Go take this Hellcat. Park it somewhere. He looks at the throttle and the fucking thing spins out.
Yeah. Fuck. Hey, I didn't even think of that. Like valet parking. Jesus.
If I had a car like that, I would not valet park
if you're buying a fucking Dodge Demon or something like that, you're doing everything.
Because there are people who valet like really nice cars. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Or you just have enough money to not give a shit.
If I had money to not give a shit, I might. But like, I feel like I still wouldn't.
Yeah. I would just want that. I wouldn't want them to change my seat, honestly. I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, what happened recently with your car?
So they're ripping my street up, and
oh no.
Me, my mom, and my dad all leave at different times, so this requires us shuffling our cars around in the morning. And I forgot to move my car. It was parked in front of the garage where my mom was parked in, and I forgot to move it the night before. So she, that morning, was like, "Hey, can I have your keys? I gotta move the car." I was like, "Sure, whatever." Then I go to leave that morning. I sit down, and this seat is just fucked, and I can't get it back.
Still?
It is acceptable. That's where I'm at right now. It's like, this definitely wasn't the way it was, but it's all right.
What happens sometimes, if I bring my car to the shop, the mechanic I go to is a lot shorter than me. Mm-hmm. He'll move the seat up because, you got to test drive the car, whatever.
Yeah.
And every time without fail, after I bring it to a shop, I get in the car and slam the fuck out of the soft part of my knee into the center console. I did it last time I was there. I did that, and I just had to like stop and just do this for 5 entire
You hit like
minutes.
a Family Guy move right there.
Yeah. I was holding this fucking son of a bitch that hurt.
God damn.
Oh man, I'm not usually like a huge bitch about pain. Yesterday when I did this to my fingernail, I was like, man, that fucking really hurt.
That's like the most painful part of your body, right there.
The pain spread to these 3 fingers. Like I felt pain in my
I can imagine.
Index, middle, and ring finger.
I'm surprised it didn't swell up.
I'm surprised too. I kept it clean though, so it's fine. Anyway, and I was like, fuck, and my knee hurt for the rest of the day.
Oh my God.
I can imagine.
Man, that was terrible.
That's fucking brutal.
So yeah, if you move your seat, or someone moves your seat, just try to move it back. There's some fancy cars that exist that have a memory.
Yeah.
That's starting to become standard, actually.
You can have 2 seat memories.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them have more. Like I think my Suburban had that even. You could hit the button and go, and it would adjust your seat.
Yeah.
You see, my car doesn't have powered seats.
Mine don't either.
So, at least you have power windows, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
true.
Yeah.
Neither of my cars have power windows.
That's a you problem. You can easily fix that.
I could.
You just haven't.
I could. It's just not worth it, dude.
Yeah.
Just like, why?
Meanwhile, Drun's like,
fucking one fucking massive fucking bicep, just like trying to fucking crank the window, dude. I'm like a chihuahua shaking at the drive-thru. I pull up to Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that coffee.
let me just open the door.
I'll just open the door.
I have a burst a blood vessel and die. The lady's like, what the fuck just happened?
Opening the
She's
door.
Like, locks the window.
Speaking of opening the door, there is nothing more degrading than pulling up to like. This would always happen to me when I would go to school and I would go to the parking garage and I would pull up to the ticket thing.
Yep.
You have to scan your ID, push the button, get a ticket. Simple. There's nothing more degrading than being slightly too far away and having to like undo your seatbelt, open the door, reach all the way out. Meanwhile, the guy in the parking garage is looking at you like,
"What are you, fucking stupid?"
Yeah.
And I did that one time and he was standing there and he hit the button for me and he goes, "Next time you get a little closer."
Yeah, no
fuck
fucking
you, buddy.
shit,
Fuck you. Yeah. I was like, haha, yeah. And I rolled up my window. I was like, fuck that guy. He was an asshole too. I interacted with him like 3 times. He was a dickhead every time.
Takes his job serious, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking
parking
parking police.
Fucking parky bitch, bro.
God damn.
Yeah. It seems whenever I pull up to shit like that, I'm always too far away. Drive-through windows, fucking scanning things. It's just I'm always too far away.
Drive-through windows are weird in the Fiesta, especially because that seat is so low. I have it cranked all the way down.
Yeah.
So, and it's already a small car to begin with. So I'm like all the way down here.
Yeah, they're like, where is it? Oh, hello.
Hey, buddy. And I gotta like reach up for my food, and it's crazy. People watching me get out of that car because they're like, because I'm all the way down. You see, like from my shoulder up.
Yeah.
And then I get out, and a fucking large being emerges from this vehicle.
You know, Alex, I have a drive-through hack actually.
Yeah.
That I did. So step 1, purchase very expensive rims for your car. Step 2,
I have an idea of where this is going.
Step 2, go to Taco Bell. Step 3, whilst in the Taco Bell drive-thru, when you need to get closer, smash that rim into the curb and then straighten the tire.
Yeah.
If you hit the curbs, then you know where the curb is and
it's
how
kind of like
close you
bowling.
can get.
It's kind of like bowling with the bumper bars. You're just kind of there to
just bounce that shit off of there.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
wouldn't put them there if, you know.
Yeah.
Who fucking invented curbs? They're obviously for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if you don't hit the curb, how do you know where you're supposed to park?
Yeah.
True.
Oh man, I love hitting curbs. I haven't hit one recently since my last debacle,
Which was not that long ago.
which was not that long ago, but before that was a really long time ago. Like it's always my favorite thing.
It's like nothing pisses me off more. I get irrationally angry whenever it happens. I'm like screaming at myself because it's me. You know, I do it to myself. I'm like, fucking, I hate myself. Why did I do this? I'm just going to floor it into a wall.
Dude, I feel the same way about stalling in the Yaris.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't hit curbs in a while, but yesterday was the first time, or the day before yesterday, was the first time in probably 4 months I've stalled. And it was just for the dumbest reason. And I was on my street. I was trying to back in. I didn't even start the car. I just left it neutral. I just sat back and went, fuck!
I'm just picturing a video of Jordan trying to take off in the Yaris. He stalls, and there's a hard cut to him swinging from the ceiling. That's what I was picturing in my head. Was like he stalls, and there's after the car stalls, immediate hard cut to his feet swinging.
There's a lot of heavy topics going on in these two videos. But I gotta say, if we did that would be the funniest
so fucking funny.
bit. We should have done a Monterey bit like that.
Dude, we can. There's still time.
Yeah, we can go back.
Let's. We should put a content warning on these episodes.
Yes.
I probably should.
Fucking viewer discretion is advised.
I'm going to do the voice. Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion. Alex is on this episode.
Yeah,
Alex
honestly.
warning. Category 5 Alex warning.
Hey, at least I didn't say the word this time.
It's a fucking nuke warning.
I feel like you should specify the word you mean.
The R word.
Okay, thank you. We don't want to have another incident.
I feel these episodes have both been incredible, but also absolutely horrible. Not horrible in the sense like bad, but like edgy. So.
Oh yeah, no, these are definitely like I feel like we don't ride the line too much in this show. No,
we hit the curb.
We're
followed
at the line. We're at the line. And we're like,
Yeah. Listen, I came back for like an explosive entrance back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Honestly.
then he's gonna do this, put out 2 banger episodes, and you're not gonna see him for another year.
Yeah. Well, we're done with classes now, so if you want me on more often, I could probably. All right.
So quick.
All right, I'm fucking going.
No.
Well, if you no. Oh my god, you're so quick with it. That felt like it was from the soul.
Oh man.
Alex is gonna be the reason we never get sponsored.
I think our show being shit is gonna be the reason we never get sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel here's the thing that I don't quite understand, and we're nearing the end here, but I want to talk about this. Podcasts in general seem to be an extraordinarily profitable thing to do. I will look through podcasts on Spotify, and they are podcasts I've never fucking heard of, and they are always, if they have a Patreon page, they are always making 5 figures a month on Patreon. Like there's this one podcast I listen to regularly, and I only heard about them because the hosts were in a Vice documentary that I watched. Oh. I'm like, okay, I want to learn more about this. They do a whole podcast about it. Let me see. Yeah. Click on the Patreon. They're making $90,000 a month on Patreon.
Yeah. It tells you how much?
Well, because it's $1 minimum usually, and then the amount of people, right?
Or well, they have their dollar amount turned on. You can turn it off. You can
actually turn it on. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I used to just do it by an average of $1 per person, and the number of people.
Yeah, you can turn it on and off. But and there's like a podcast. I was scrolling through and I was looking at like, oh, this looks somewhat interesting. I'm gonna add this to my list in case I want to listen to this. Add it to the list. Click on the Patreon. $15,000 a month. I've never heard of this show.
It must just be like networking.
These people are just spawning in.
You gotta just.
And I posted something about it in the Discord server where I've posted the picture of the fucking wizard with the orb and it said like podcast no one has ever fucking heard of summoning 15,000 donators.
Oh, that's what that was about.
Yeah. I'm like, I've never heard of this show. Huh. Yeah. Apparently a lot of people have. Yeah.
You'll find out.
And it sucks, too, because there are shows that are doing... And I'm not saying those shows don't deserve the money they're getting. Mm-hmm. But there are shows who are doing a lot of research and a lot of work. This is not one of them. A lot of work. And they're not making nearly as much.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll find out Alex secretly opened a Patreon for us a year ago.
I'm just making the money.
Bank. We actually secretly have like 150,000 Patreon.
So I re-upload all your videos to my own podcast channel. That's why everybody just goes there and you don't see them here.
So if that outlandish scenario turned out to be true, I would rip you in half and you would fall up. It would be like Sonic getting hit. All the rings would come out. That'd be all the money that you took from us. I would rip you in half on camera.
And then you rip him in half, but then no money falls out. And he's like, I invested it in NFTs, and then he dies. And you're like, fuck.
So there goes all our money.
Yeah.
The tokens, the Bored Apes. You need to cash them out. They're worth 2 cents. And then he dies.
Yeah.
Oh, they're worth 2 cents. How many did he have? 3?
That's a couple of cents right there.
That's at least 6 of them.
If my math serves me correctly.
Before tax, before platform seller fees. We're looking at honestly a take home of like 2.5 cents.
Don't forget to carry the negative.
Oh, negative 2.5 cents. Fuck, you're right.
Fun fact, Chris. I don't know if you know this. We can make money just by saying what we like about Anchor. Did you know that?
Oh, shit.
Anchor has a button you can turn on where you become a, not a rep, but a fucking whatever the fuck. And you have to do a quick segment on your episodes being like, hey, Anchor's great for starting a podcast for these reasons. It's intuitive, whatever. And then they pay you for it.
Do they screen them?
I have no idea. I'm sure they do.
I'm
sure there's probably like once or twice.
If it's like an amount of money, they'd be like, oh, this would be something that we're getting. Like, it would have to be like over $1 at least.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I would cut like a WWE style promo if they didn't screen them.
I'd
be like, stream podcasts on Anchor. What? You can start a podcast today. What? You need 1 mic. What? 2 mics. What? 3 mics. What? A mixer. What?
Yeah, I feel like I would only be okay with it because I actually like Anchor. It's not even called Anchor anymore, but I actually like it.
What's it called now?
Spotify for podcasters.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that, yeah.
But I actually like the platform versus if it was like, a NordVPN. Check out my bloatware.
Hey, guys, did you know about VPNs?
Virtual private networks.
Hey, guys, this beheading is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Rado Legends.
Shroud Trotter.
This is the top mobile game of 2023, and if you sign up using code Cock and Balls, you can get 5 billion gems or some shit and an epic champion.
All right, but hear me out. I would do a raid if sponsorship if our code was cock and balls. Like I would do it.
If our code was cock and balls, I would do it. It's code the promo code has to be cock and balls, and there has to be at least 5 zeros on that check.
Yeah.
After the first digit, and the first digit cannot be a 0. There's got to be at least 5 figures.
Yeah.
Before I cut any ad.
Yeah.
Jordan comes to me and he's like, "Oh, we have a sponsorship opportunity." I say, "How much is it?" And if it's under $10,000 and he does it anyway, I'm ending the show right there.
Insert ripping in half.
Yeah. Yes, I refer you to our previous conversation.
Man, yeah. Chris, do you even know the sign-on for our anchor?
Probably the same sign-on that all the other ones are.
Wait,
if I
no,
had to
it's
guess.
Spotify for podcasters, right?
Yeah.
I've signed into that before, so
Yeah.
yes, I do.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
We
check our analytics. Our view duration went up. We're from 1 second to 7. That's good.
God damn.
I made that.
Who's
metric go
clicking on it?
Longer than I can last. Who clicks on it? These fucking guys think I got all day. Out with it already.
Who's this guy think he is? I'm done with this.
Fuck this asshole.
I don't like the cut of his jib. I'm not watching this.
I feel like that made sense for the video portion. Like, you open it, you get the buffer symbol. Before you even say anything, they just see us like,
Fat boy! Close the video.
I feel like if I saw us, no contest, I'm like, oh, new podcast. And then we appeared just sitting at this table, I'd be like, fucking burn the phone. Done with it.
Well, here's the thing. You gotta suss it out for a couple of seconds at least.
Like 10 seconds.
If I click on a podcast, I see us sitting there, and I hear, "You ever play the recorder in 4th grade?" as the opening line. I'm like, I'm staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
staying.
do feel like,
Insert my recorder speech about, I won't say it again, but.
yeah, I do feel like cold opens are the way to go. And it's how we should proceed. Because we usually do. Just not even like on purpose. We usually just end up doing a
Best
cold
cold
opening.
open since Breaking Bad, baby.
Yeah. So, that's all I got.
This is gonna be
all I
a cold open with a hot close. Going out hot. So if you enjoyed, for some reason, what you saw or heard here today, we put this show on more platforms. I feel like I want to unify the outro. Like, I want it to be like as smooth as the intro is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna workshop something real quick. Hang on. Run it back. So if you enjoyed what you heard here today on the Synapse Misfire Podcast, feel free to check us out on other platforms. Jordan, what are those platforms?
So, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and of course, the RSS feed. And be sure to contact us via email, synapsemisfire@pm.me. Send us your comments, questions, concerns, and most importantly, death threats.
That was very like NPR. I like it. So everyone listening just went.
That's when they close the video. They're like, I'm fucking done.
They hear one fucking me, and there it's over.
Dude, everyone's like, and all fucking lullabies. I'm like, and you can find us. And then it just cuts to,
All right. See everyone later.
Yeah, we're done.
Wouldn't want to be you, bitch.